Before I forget, I need you to talk to me a little bit about your song "Dance with the Devil." Oh boy, people would kill me if I didn't ask that question, man. Talk to me about where the whole thing, where it came from. You know how it came about, man. 'Cause that's a powerful ass song.
I think that one thing I'm going to say, and people ask me all the time, is the story real? Is it real? If you come to Harlem, I can take you to the building where it happened. Now, obviously, I changed certain things in the story. I never raped a woman. I've never killed a woman, thrown her off a building. But I needed to take parts of the true story. The reason why nobody has ever come after me about it is because the people that were involved all started dying, one by one. One of them got hit by a car. Another one got killed because he got beef with other people, and they killed his son to make him come to the funeral, and then they killed him. Listen, Holmes, revenge is a forest, right? You think you going out in one way and coming out the other. No, you're not. They killed him and they killed his son. Then another person went to jail and he happened to not make it because, hey man, homie, sometimes you go to jail, you get in an argument with the wrong fool and you're getting picked apart in that line. Sometimes you got a lot of heart, Holmes. Maybe too much. Maybe knocking on your door. You coming out today, homie? Yeah, that's just jail, man. And unfortunately, you know, being a formerly incarcerated youth, I saw a lot of crazy violence, and I just based a lot of the shit that I saw in there on that type of reality. And I think that when I did it, I wanted to also make a comment about how we live in a society where I believe people have been desensitized to rape, and we're too soft on child molesters. And I feel like those people don't deserve. If you're looking for sympathy, you better look between R and T in the dictionary, bro. Those people have to be, in my mind, can't be reintegrated into society like that. You know what I mean? I think they can't be coddled by the system. Their sickness is something that is potentially destructive to the human race. And I feel like what I saw being incarcerated and then coming out, trying to get a job, this is the era in which I had started writing Dance with the Devil. And it took about, I want to say, a year. It's one of the longest songs that I've taken time. Like, I'll give you another one. I have a song that some of my fans may know, Caught in the Hustle. I have another song called Bin Laden. I wrote these in a day. I wrote Bin Laden in one day. I wrote Caught in the Hustle in an afternoon. It took me 1 year to write Dance with the Devil. I kept writing something and then no, not this. No, take this back. I knew what the ending was going to be because I know how the story ends, but I had to make it right. This word has to go right. This has to be there. It has to be perfect. I had to change this. I had to change that. I had to find the right beat. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my man Ben Holloway and my brother Greg, who Greg is still alive, but rest in peace to my man Ben Holloway. Him and Greg were the ones that believed in me. 44 Caliber Productions, and they actually made the beat for Dance with the Devil.
So you had it written first, and then you got the beat.
Then I got the beat.
It was a perfect beat for that.
The perfect beat. Listen, it fit the tempo, it fit everything. And I'm gonna be real. The reason why it was done that way is because most of the songs from Revolutionary Volume 1 were actually written while I was incarcerated. So I was in the hole, and there was a Native American cat called Judge, and he snapped a pencil in half, and he slipped me a piece of paper under the door, and he goes, yo, write down your story, write down anything. People go crazy in there talking to themselves. He said, write it down, write some rhymes, write poems, write anything, bro. Every day he would bring me a piece of paper,